What motivates me is really the competition and that focus you get from race day. That's the reward. It is Kona. It is the World Championship. It is hollowed battleground.
Ironman is a sport for all ages and abilities. The opportunity is open to anyone willing to take on the 140.6-mile challenge. The Ironman World Championship is held in Kailua Kona every October on the Big Island of Hawaii. To get the opportunity to compete at the 2018 Ironman World Championship, brought to you by Amazon, athletes have to race at one of the many Ironman events around the world and finish in the top of their age group. The coveted Kona slot is the golden ticket to a magical day in Hawaii. For American retired Marine Evan Morgan, Kona is the goal. Located in the Central Valley region of California in the United States is the city of Bakersfield. The area is a hub for agriculture and oil production. It's also where retired Marine Evan Morgan calls home. After injuries suffered in the line of duty, Evan turned to Ironman training as an avenue for competition and meditation.
So the first time I got into the whole triathlon world, I was invited to be part of a relay team at the San Diego Triathlon Challenge that the Challenge Athletes Foundation puts on every year. So it was a huge motivator, confidence builder for me, and then also the way I sank myself into it was just kind of the purpose that I lost also after being injured. It's kind of morphed now. I'm already fairly confident about who I am. I'm a parent, I have lots of stuff going on, and it's more become like a meditation for me. And I tend to find myself getting into hobbies like woodworking or playing guitar, things that really just kind of absorb you for the moment. So of course, you know, a long swim or a long ride, getting through that first wall and reaching that next level where you're just kind of, your mind's clear and you're just in the moment. That's a big thing for me.
Located in the United States in the northwest area of Texas is the city of Lubbock. Known for great football, cotton growing, and tough weather conditions, the South Plains village of Buffalo Springs is also a relaxing place for boating and camping. For Evan, the relaxing part will have to wait until after the race. Evan is at the Ironman 70.3 Buffalo Springs to compete in the North American Hand Cycle Championship. Evan needs a top 2 finish in the hand cycle division to claim that Kona ticket. Evan Morgan doesn't want to be pretty good for an amputee. The retired U.S. Marine and father of 3 wants to be pretty good, period.
I was in Iraq. It was my second tour. I was a vehicle commander in a combined anti-armor team. On the day I was injured, it was actually New Year's Day. It was January 1st, 2005. A improvised explosive device was detonated under the right front seat, which was my seat. Even though I am bound in a wheelchair most of the time, I can still move. I can get out of my wheelchair. And my wife never really gave me any slack. And that was big. You know, I wouldn't have wanted it either. I was the youngest of 3 boys. My mom was a nurse. It was very much a walk it off house. You know, if you fell down, it was a walk it off kind of thing. And so, you know, I think I was just raised in a way that more or less prepared me to deal with this maybe better than somebody else might. This year I'm trying to take the big challenge of getting to Kona. This is already a challenge to begin with, but I have the added challenge of doing it all with my arms. It's an adventure I've been sort of keeping on the back burner for a lot of years. Decided to go for it this year.
In Texas at the Ironman 70.3 Buffalo Springs, Evan Morgan is focused on the task at hand. Get that Kona slot. The 1.2-mile swim course in Lubbock, Texas, takes place in Buffalo Springs Lake. It's a spectator-friendly, counterclockwise one-loop course in spring-fed, cool waters. Evan Morgan is a strong swimmer and today he exits the water in first place in the hand cycle division. After a quick 3-minute and 10-second transition to the hand cycle, he's off and rolling. The 56-mile Ironman 70.3 Buffalo Springs bike course is a one-loop tour through the open fields and farmlands of North Texas. With a series of out and backs on quiet roads, this is a course that plays to Evan's strengths. Evan Morgan is riding in third position with a steady power output.
The bike course was going fairly well. Wasn't really feeling any cramping or anything like that. I was prepared for the course, and the heat didn't really affect me, to be honest with you, but the wind was a factor for me, and it was, according to everyone I was talking to, it was a factor for pretty much everyone out there today. I was in position for third, but I was also within grasp of second, just based on pacing, so I was in a comfortable place, and I was feeling good.
In a race, things can change very quickly. Evan has a mechanical issue. He's 1 mile from T2 and his entire race is in jeopardy. He's still in third place and time is ticking away.
You put a lot of energy into training for this sport, and then something breaks, and it wasn't me that broke, so that's more frustrating. That would have been something, because a lot of people were having issues with heat and the course out there. I mean, once I saw that derailleur just split in half, I knew it was the end.
Evan is out of the race. A snap derailleur will end his day early in Buffalo Springs. A DNF is never part of the plan, but it is part of the sport. His Kona dream will have to wait.
I was bummed out, for sure. I mean, to go to a race and not finish is not, it's unusual for me. So definitely glad that I'm in a place now where this happening to me is not, the great tragedy of my life. After being injured, after going through something like losing, your legs, you get a kind of bigger picture perspective on things. So my quest for Kona isn't over, but the road might just be a little bit longer now. And as long as Buffalo Springs is going to be the hand cycle qualifier for us, then I will be back here next year for sure.
Follow this season's Quest for Kona athletes as they attempt to qualify for the 2018 Ironman World Championship, brought to you by Amazon. Follow us on our Facebook watch channel Ironman Now for full race week coverage.